Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for that quick delay. We had to switch to a commercial break for right now, but we are back on top, setting up for our next and final last man standing match between the big guy, Crazy Mike, and Logan. We've seen these two last several weeks. They don't like each other. That's kind of blatantly obvious. But on both occasions, Big Mike came up short. He weathered the storm, but couldn't get the job done. So now, Big Mike has got a very large chip on his shoulder. He has to beat Logan. He has to for his own good. Because he threw everything he had at him, and yet it still wasn't good enough. So now he's got to go empty the fucking gas tank out and say, fuck it, we're going to do it this way. But he's got to be able to withstand that frontal assault that Wolverine's known for right out the fucking gate. If he can weather that storm, he'll be able to last longer than he has been in the last couple matches. On the flip side, Logan, well, it's Logan. He's waxed the floor with this guy several times. Big Mike demanded this match, and Logan came up with a stipulation for this match because he says, you know what? If I'm going to beat him one last time, I'm going to make sure he won't get back up. So, Logan's on a seek and destroy mission, and Mike's just trying to stay relevant, as ISF was earlier in the night. He's fully capable of it. He just has to be able to weather the storm. If Logan hits 8-9 moves right quick, he won't be able to prolong it. He just can't stay in it with it. He's got to insert himself, get out of the bricks, and actually try and take the fight to Logan instead of sitting back. You see Big Mike's got that look in his eye going, I've got to. It all comes down to this. He's got to. He's got to make a point that he's not just some wannabe wrestler. He's here to futurely join the ranks of the Thursday Night Magic crew. But he's got to get through Logan first for his own personal benefit. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our third and final last man standing match of the evening. So here we go.
And the last man standing match is underway.
Mike opens up with that right fist, goes right behind Logan, spins Logan around, throws him into the opposite corner, and goes right after him. He's got to stick with this. Logan gets back up.
These guys will throw caution to the wind and just go steam ahead.
And hits that beautiful floating power slam. So Logan gets back up and hits that running clothesline. And another elbow drop. Right hand. Goes for a wrist lock. Big Mike counters it into a wrist lock, goes behind for his own, and wrestling takedown, beautifully executed. But Logan counters out it with a jawbreaker and hits that running DDT. Mike's got to try and stop this momentum because Logan goes behind again. And backslide suplex. Drops an elbow. Oh shit, it's like going to be happen the same match. And they go for a tie-up in the center. Finally, Mike gets out of it. Goes to a wrist lock, but Logan counters and goes to a wrist lock of his own. And Logan goes to a headlock. And with that European uppercut, just ruthless. Finally, Big Mike counters that into a belly-to-belly suplex. Logan gets back up. Logan gets that wrist. Big Mike goes behind. Beautiful Russian leg sweep. Yes, he's got to beat him to death. Big Mike just took him and bashed Logan's head, and Logan gets back up. Logan goes behind. Big Mike counters. And counters into an atomic drop from Logan. Big Mike does the float over field breaker. Will that be enough? Probably not. Big Mike turns him over. Targets his arm. He's targeting everything he can to try and get Logan down. But Logan counters with a headlock, throws Big Mike into the corner. Shoulder thrust into the corner. Logan appeasing the fans. And Big Mike is dumped over the top rope. Goes out down below. Big Mike grabs the headlock. Throws Logan back in the ring. Drops the elbow right across his jaw. Mike's got a second. And Logan gets back up. Jesus Christ. Mike just can't keep him down. Beautiful takedown from Logan there. Another wrist lock. Oh, he's going the Marna Candle, the Kimura lock. But Logan counters it. Bashes him right in the head. Logan just dumps Mike over the side of the rope again. Mike's got to get out of the box. He's got to do something. He's got to do a big move to put Logan down. Because the way it's going, it's going to be a repeat. Another head just throws him in the barricade. And shit. Logan drives him through the spear, through the barricade. Big Mike's trying to weather the storm, but Logan picks Mike up and throws Mike right into the pole, and now Mike's busted open. Shit. Mike gets a headlock. This is for a high angle net breaker. Will that be enough? Big Mike picks Logan back up. Throws Logan over the ropes. Kicks him to the midsection. Goes out after him. Big Mike wants this badly. Throws Logan into the steps. Logan's down. That might be enough. Nope, Logan gets back up. Logan connects with the right, goes behind. Big Mike counters into a hammerlock. Throws Logan into the barricade. Big Mike throws him in the other barricade. Doing everything he can. Well, he hit it. Yes! Mike finally hit something. Drives Logan through the fucking barricade. Finally, Big Mike was able to get out of the damn box. Logan looks down. Mike picks him up. Throws him into the steps. Kicks to the midsection. Another kick to the midsection. What else has Big Mike got to do to Logan? Goes for a wrist lock. Logan counters into a headlock. Throws him in the barricade and throws himself. What? 3, 4, 5. We gonna have a double count out here? 7, 8, 9. Oh shit! What the fuck? Wait a second. Logan didn't win that match. No, 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 no. They were both down. They were both down, ladies and gentlemen. You saw it. Logan and Big Mike went down at the same time. I gotta talk to the ref to reverse this situation. This is not right. Good God. Now, this is not right, ladies and gentlemen. They were both down past the 10 count. But I'll have to fix that later. But well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the night. God, that ref was blindsided. He did not see Logan was still down on the outside. I will address this. I will fix this. That map was a no contest. I'll fix that next week. But anywho, it's time for our main event, ladies and gentlemen. A tornado tag steel cage match. Rules of the match. Both teams will be in the cage. And it's not the first person of each team, who is ever first of each team out. No. They both have to escape the cage. So if one gets out, the match is over not until his partner gets out. If two of them get out, it goes to 1-on-1. So we're going to have some possible handicap capabilities in this match. Because if one gets out early, he leaves his opponent in the ring 2-1. So this is going to be very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. God damn it, I might fire that ref. Because they were both down. You blatantly saw it. Logan was down on the other side of the steps, and Mike was on the other side. So, God, I gotta try and readjust. That's bullshit. But, anywho, these two teams absolutely hate each other. They have no problem beating the hell out of each other. Doesn't matter if it's at a local bar, bingo hall, restaurant, rest area. They don't give a shit. They do not like each other. As we saw, as Maxie said earlier in this night, this is not another battle. The water is far from over us. However, these two must be eliminated. So, Slane's going to try and become with Drake the exterminators who eliminate this team. And if they have to kill them, they will. After that blatant disrespect, trying to win another match over Max and Drake after assaulting them before their match, I guess they opened the gates of hell. So, and now it's contained.
Football's unknowns. Football, Drake, Blaze, Aries.
Well, yeah, I will be dealing with the ref next week. I just got done talking to him. There will be... the situation will be resolved. So, Keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. I will resolve this issue next week.
And the opponent's first.
And now Brad's making his way down to the ring. And he blatantly tells them, pretty much tell them to go fuck off. You don't care who you are, what you do. All he knows is that he's come to beat the hell out of you and leave you in a pile of your own blood, bones, and what have you. They don't give a good goddamn. But Brad, he's got a task at hand. He can't run away or he can't attack from behind. He's got to be surrounded in a cage with these two guys he decided to jump from behind. Which in majority rally you're assigning your own death wish. But to each his own. Same thing with Don. He's one of the longest guys been in this league out of the preflight. He's been in the Federation since the beginning. Doesn't have many friends. He'll tell you what's on his mind. If you don't like it too fucking bad, he'll take your words and shove them right back down your fucking throat.
From Jerusalem.
So, this match should be just hell on earth. But this is our main event. One more commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, but we won't do it just yet. The match going first off. Here we
The
go.
steel cage match is deadly enough. Mixing the combustible ingredient of the tag match and the chance of injury increases tenfold.
Drake opens her up with a tilt out of the roll arm drag.
Oh, that elbow's gotta hurt.
Brad drops an elbow on Max's face.
And he gets out of the way. Maverick goes behind.
Slane's got behind Brad. Brad counters with a wrist lock.
This will be a physical battle.
Goes for a vertical suplex. Drake got the best of Don that first shot. Drake goes for a headlock.
The superstar capitalizes.
Don counters into a jawbreaker. Maxis drops a drop kick, hits Brad with it. Very high angle missile drop kick. Don goes behind on Drake. Drake says no, counters into a wrist lock. Gets thrown in the corner, springboard elbow. Don stands asides it. Brad got thrown in the corner, but was able to sidestep that too. Don gets a headlock on Drake into a fireman carry. High angle neck breaker coming out of Brad on Slane. Don counters into a headlock. Hits with a face buster. Maxis goes behind on Brad. Brad counters into his headlock of his own. Into a snapmare takedown with an elbow to the neck. Drake counters, beautiful cruiserweight counter there. And just judo throw, hip tosses his ass right down.
Judge squeezing down on the head.
God, this is just beautiful so far.
What a nasty elbow.
They've paired off and they're just sticking with him the longest time, so.
What a match this is going to be.
Don hits a drop toe hold on Drake. Brad drops a fist on Max's face. Drake countered into a headlock and hits that floating spine buster while Max has got some airtime.
Nicely avoided there.
Drake gets tied into a wrist lock. Don counters into a hammer lock and drives his elbow right into the shoulder of Drake. Drake counters that with straight power. Brad hits the leg lariat. Drake's dropping missile drop kicks. Brad's stomping on Max's, and Brad's trying to call out. Drake pulled Brad down. Slane's got Don. But, oh, Drake says no and pulls his ass right back down. So, goes for a headlock. Goes behind into a teardrop suplex. Slane counters. And Brad counters into a hammerlock, breaks it up. Drake goes behind, does a float over neck breaker. And we got to take a break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back to this action.